You guys, this is what we're making today. The Percy by Crafted by Leanne. She gave me permission to do her pattern. You guys, this is so cute. This is another one that when I first saw it, I thought, it's okay. I love it. This might be my new bag. Look at this. I use red for the flap and black for the rest of it. But this bag is all about the top stitching. So whatever fabrics you choose, to choose a highly contrasting top stitch thread. So you've got, now the pattern calls for a thumb lock. I don't particularly like thumb locks, and I didn't have a black matte one. So I used a magnetic snap, which is fine. And then on the inside, you have a zipper pocket. And that's it. That's all it needs. And you have plenty of room in there. I talk about that it's probably a medium, and that's probably what it is, between a small and a medium. But it's got the crossbody, and look at the stitching on the crossbody strap. Again, use highly contrasting, because that's the whole purpose of this bag, is the high contrasted top stitching. It's so cute. The Percy by Crafted by Leanne. Go grab the pattern. I'll link it in the description below with all the other information. And let's get started. Thanks for watching. Hi everybody, this is Barbie with Jeannie's Designs, and I'm getting ready to do a new pattern for me. It was requested by one of my Facebook friends, and it's the Percy by Crafted by Leanne. The Percy. Can you see it? It's going to be cute. It's all about the top stitching on this bag, I believe. It's a crossbody, and Leanne has graciously given me permission to do her pattern. So this is what we're going to do it in. The lining is going to be this stripe. You know, this is the waterproof canvas from Fabric Therapy. I've held on to this forever. I decided I better just start using what I got. The lining is going to be these two pieces. The inside flap is going to be that as well. The strap is going to be this croc from Sam Fabric Creation. And then 2 D-rings, connectors or square rings. I'm going to use triangular rings actually. And then for the flap, I'm going kind of crazy. I'm going to use red croc just for something, you know, different. And then the main body is also going to be in the black. I am using red thread because this pattern is really all about the top stitching. So I decided to use red thread, and I'm using my black matte hardware. So a very cute bag. I think it's a very beginner. Let's see what she says. She doesn't say. I believe it's a beginner friendly, probably advanced beginner. There is one inside zipper pocket, I believe. We'll see. All right, let's get started. All right, so let's do our crossbody strap. Just your typical crossbody strap, 4 inches, divided down the middle. I'm going to fold it in and then fold it against itself. And then I'll add my hardware. So no different strap information here. So I'll do this on fast forward. All right, so you saw I put some strap-ins on, and I put 2 rivets to hold them together. Doesn't that look good? The black with the red. Oh my. Let me see if I can pull this around so you can see a little better with the light. There we go. Beautiful. All right, now with these D-rings, square rings, I'm using triangular rings today. So I'm just going to put those in. And I am just going to baste the bottom so they don't go anywhere on me. On both. Just make sure you're putting the raw edge on the inside. I've been known to put that on the outside, and then I'm like, what happened? Yeah. Oh, my thread got a little shredded. Let me see what happened here. Let me fix that. Oh, please. All right, so you have 2 outer body middles, which are the straight rectangular pieces. And then you have 2 outer body rights. Looks like that. And then you have 2 outer body lefts. Looks like that. This would actually be cool if you did contrasting fabric, but I didn't do that, so. And so these are going to go like this. And we're going to sew them together at the seam allowance in the pattern. And then once I get this sewn, I am going to go cut a piece of foam for these. So seam allowance is the same in the pattern throughout. And I'm going to decrease my stitch length to a 4. I took my needle guard off. I can't thread it with that needle guard, and my thread was shredding. I had nothing to do with the needle guard, but it's very painful for me to use it. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to just be careful. Now, with your seam allowance going towards the outside, we're going to top stitch, and I'm gonna change my stitch length to like a 4 3/4, almost a 5. Make sure you have enough bobbin. And then we're going to add the other side. Like I said in the beginning, this bag is all about the top stitching. So choose, you know, contrasting fabrics and threads. Make it look really, really cool. I'm trying to think if I've done any of her other patterns. She has a Facebook group. You guys should go check her out. Crafted by Leanne. All right, and then fold that over towards the seam, towards the outside, and top stitch that. This is a crock that Louise sent me. It sews beautifully. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, while I'm here, I am going to add my tag, one of my tags. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing tag. On this side. And let me just, you want to put it up from your corners because that's where you're going to do your box corner. This will be the back. I'll just make this the back. Okay. Let's say about there. Okay. And let's stitch that on at a 2.5 millimeter stitch length. And I will pull those threads to the back. I will. I'll do it. I'll pull it to the back. There we go. And pull this one to the back. Get your threads even so it's easier to tie. And it's a beautiful thing. Perfect coloring for this bag. Oh my gosh. All right, so now we're going to repeat that with these other 3 pieces. Okay. Increase my stitch length back to a 4. Turn those so your seam allowance is going towards the outside. And top stitch. I don't remember what she said about the size of this bag, how big it is. I need to look at that. It looks like a fairly decent sized bag, but you know, you don't know. I never really can tell by dimensions how big a bag is. Okay, let's do this again. I got clips everywhere, guys. And let's top stitch. I got, there we go. A rogue thread, guys. I have a rogue thread. Beautiful. I'm not sure where I'm going to put my name tag, so I'm going to just hold off for a minute. Next step. All right, so now we're going to take our flap, which is the red for me, and I'm going to fold those in with those angles on the bottom outside. So the flap, you should have two. There's more top stitching here on the flap. And sew that together. And on this one, we are going to flatten out our seam. And I don't know, I'm going to see if some tape will hold it. I kind of doubt it, but we'll try it. Let's try it. Let's try it on one side and see if it holds it. I don't know. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Just hold it long enough so we can get it top stitched. That's all we really need. Perfect. All right, let's top stitch that. It would have been cool to have black thread here, but I didn't do it. There we go. So I think I am going to put my my tag here. Let me go grab a tag. Hold on. All right, let's put our tag here, and I am going to center it 3 inches up. Why? No particular reason. No particular reason. I just think it'll look good there. You know, you just want to make sure you're not putting any slits through your top stitching. And this isn't, so. And I am not using a thumb lock. I am using a magnetic snap. I don't have a black matte thumb lock. So I'm not using one. I'm not a big fan of thumb locks anyway, so. But, you know, you do you. Let me find a piece of fleece to cover that up. And protect our lining piece. Oh my gosh, that looks good. All right, next step. So I did go cut a piece of foam, and I'm just gonna baste that all the way around at 1/8 of an inch, and then we'll trim that foam off a little bit, as much as we can. And you can trim the foam out of the corners before you baste it, if you want to. All right, so I put my flap right sides together, and I'm going to stitch around there, leaving the top open for turning. I think I'm going to do it from this side. Yeah. So I can see where my turns are. And you can make this flap any way you want it. It doesn't have to have these turns to it. I like it. I think it'll look good. And it's different, you know. You know, we always do rounded flaps or that kind of thing. Let's just trim our little corners here and all that other excess foam. Beautiful. I do have a trash can over here in case you're wondering. Do I always hit it? No. All right, let's turn this right side out. See how we did. And then we'll add our, I don't know if I'll add my strap now or I'll do it once I get it done so I know where to put it. We'll see. Use my little handy turning tool. Now I'm going to clip this because I do not want, and I'm going to use Wonder Clips. I don't want any of that lining showing when I top stitch, if I can help it. I'm not usually particular about that, but with this, I am going to be. As much as you can. Next time I might use, instead of the lining fabric, I might use another piece of vinyl for the underside of the flap. I don't know. I'm just thinking as I'm clipping. Okay, perfect. All right, let's top stitch. And let's increase our stitch length to 475 or 5, whatever floats your boat. And I'm just doing an 8. Again, it would have been cool to use black thread here, but I didn't want to change my thread. If you feel more comfortable marking where your corners are, she does suggest that in her pattern. And she shows you how to get it. Now I'm going to come across the top since I'm going to use a rivet magnetic snap. And close that off. Oh my gosh, that looks actually pretty dang good. Okay, next step. All right, so on your strap connectors, she has you mark an angle. And this is not any big secret because this is how a lot of people do it. You just, from the end of it, mark up a 1/2 inch and just do your angle. And then over here, she has you measure down a certain distance from the top edge. And that's where we're gonna baste these in place. So I have both of them basted, or clipped, and now we're just gonna baste them in place. And same on this side. And I'm using triangular rings, so D-rings, square rings, whatever you guys decided to use. Alright. Now it should be mark here, and because I'm not using a thumb lock, I decided I'm going to hold off. Because I'm not sure where my snap is going to go since I'm using a snap. Alright, there you go. Next step. So now we're going to do our zipper. Inside zipper, and I'm just putting this on. I'm using a really crazy wild red zipper with black mat. Zipper teeth. Love it. Now I am gonna go cut an overlay for the inside. I didn't do it, so I will go do that. And then so I basted that on. Now I'm just going to turn it over and baste that nice and flat. And I'm going to add the other pocket. Just making sure my sides are all lined up. And baste that down on that side. Now this is waterproof canvas, so I could have probably ironed it, but I just really prefer this method. You have to find, you know, in bag making and sewing in general, you have to find what methods work best for you. All right, let me go grab an overlay. All right, so I centered one of my lining pieces, and I'm just going to come down 2 inches. I don't even know what she says to do in the pattern, but I'm just going to do it my way because I have an overlay, number 1. And I am just going to center that right there. Take off both sides of my tape. And I'm going to stitch around the outside in red. It's going to look so good. I will pull the threads to the back. Go slow around your curve. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Oh man, I think I just ran out of bobbin. Okay. We'll have to wind another bobbin. No, that's not my thread. It's this one. There we go. All right. Tie those off, and then I'll wind another bobbin. I've gotten rid of 2 bobbins with this bag. It's all the top stitching, which is good. I love the top stitching. In a contrasting color. Looks good. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, you can't even tell where I started and stopped. Huh. All right, let me wind another bobbin. So let's cut out our hole here. Beautiful. All right, let's add some more double-sided tape here. Actually, I'm gonna iron that for a second. All right, so I have my zipper pull going to the left, which is how I want it. And then I'm gonna take one piece of double-sided tape off at a time, center my pocket lining in there. Take the bottom off. I can get it off. And then just center that nicely as well. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look good? The little pop. And now I'm going to just stitch around the inside with my zipper pocket splayed open. Love it. Also pull these threads to the back. Do you hear that? Oh, you know what, guys? You're gonna laugh your tail off at me. I wound a bobbin. Oh my gosh, I've never done this. This is hilarious. And I forgot to rethread my machine and pull it over here instead of at my bobbin. I had left some, so that's why it didn't have any trouble at first. That is funny. Ooh, that is so funny. I've never done that before. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Oh, the things we do when our mind is somewhere else. That is so funny. That's probably one reason why I do definitely try and have plenty of bobbins ready to go. because if I don't, let me make sure that's going to be okay. Yeah. Then that stuff like that happens. That's funny. You know what? Let me just pull that to the back. Where is it? I can't pull that to the back, but I can pull this one. Let me pull this and tie it off. That's funny. So if you don't know what I mean is, I wound a bobbin, I cut my thread that was in my machine, and I just moved it over to the bobbin. And then when I'm ready, I just retie it and pull it through. But I didn't do that because I was, my mind was on something else. So I think what I'm going to do is just start right in the, and go over a few stitches. And I'm going to backstitch. It's inside. It's fine. Happen, and you do things for the first time and you're like, what did I just do? Okay, let's see how it looks. I can't even tell where I did it. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Hard to see it. Huh. Okay, let's turn it over. Let's pull our top down. And let's clip that in place. Trim off the excess. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I don't think that I need to leave that open, but let me check. Yeah, we do need to leave the bottom open. Okay, so let's just do the sides. And I am going to fold that up. I'm just laughing at myself. That was so funny. Goodness, Barb. Okay, fold that up. I folded up about 1/2 inch. Okay, let's trim our zipper. And burn the ends. Okay. And then this pocket, you want to turn those corners right side out so that when you're ready, you'll have a nice pocket to turn. Just like that. Okay. Beautiful. Next. So, here's your 2 lining pieces. Open your zipper pocket because we're finished the bottom through our zipper pocket. And then with the back outside panel, which mine has the beautiful thing tag, center your flap right sides together. So I've got those right sides together, and we're just going to baste those in place. And just make sure you have the same amount on each side. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's going to look so good. Okay. Let me read. Okay, I've never done one this way. So with that piece that we just basted the flap on, take your lining panel with the zipper pocket, and we're going to put that across the top and sew that together. I don't believe I've ever done one this way. Interesting. You know, you learn something new all the time. And sew that together using the seam allowance. Interesting. I don't know why we're doing it this way, but we are, so. There's no top zipper closure. Guess we'll see. I did not read through the pattern. I'm so bad at that. Okay. Interesting. Huh. All right, now we're going to repeat that with this other side. Right sides together. I'm trying to think of why this would be beneficial. Leanne, you're just a smarty. Okay. Let's sew this together. Just across the top. All right, so now take both of your panels with the seam allowance we just created going towards the lining, and we are going to clip these together. I've just never done it this way. Very interesting. And then we're going to sew down the sides. Obviously leaving the box corners. Open. You guys will have to let me know if you've done it this way. I mean, it's just another twist on closing up the bag, really. So. Now I am going to leave the entire bottom open so that I can turn it easily. That's my plan anyway. Okay. Let's do it. I think I'll start here. I don't know if she says to increase your seam allowance for the lining or not. Nope. Okay, let's do it. And then pivot at your seam there. Interesting. Okay, now let's do the bottom. Go up this side. Pivot at the corner. Now I will box the corners on the outside after I trim these seams a little by about half. And I'm not going to trim where my V-rings are. All right, let's box our corners. from that too. I just nestled my seam there. One seam going one way and one the other. I used Bosal foam, and just as an FYI, Bosal foam is very dense. It makes for a great bag, but it's pretty dense to sew with, so I like it. My bobbin got caught, no big deal. I'm tempted to put my finger under there, but I am not doing it. Alright, let me trim that seam down just a little. Beautiful. Now let's turn it. I'm going to turn the whole thing through the top. I mean through the bottom. I left the whole bottom open. Because of the materials I used and the foam. I would have never, I mean, I could have probably turned it through the zipper pocket, but it would have been difficult, and I'm not into difficult just for difficult's sake. This is so much easier. And then we'll finish the bottom through that zipper pocket. Oh my gosh. This is so adorable. It's kind of a medium to small bag. It's not big. It's my kind of bag. All right, let's push this down in. Wow. Now, before I close up the bottom, I am going to find where I want my snap to go. Yeah. That, or she tells you in the pattern, if you're using a magnetic snap, just wait and find where you want it. Let's see. Yeah, about right there. Where is my pen? Oh, here it is. Okay. That right there. I'm just going to make sure it's centered. Okay, right there. I am gonna have to take it over to my press for my hole. All right, I got my other part of my actual female part of my magnetic snap on, and then on these side strap connectors, I did add one rivet because they're kind of long and I wanted them not flopping around. So I opened my zipper pocket and I'm pulling my bottom out through my zipper pocket, and we're gonna close the bottom and box the corners. So we'll stitch across the bottom first. And then we'll box each corner. I am throwing clips all over the place today. There's going to be a significant cleanup of clips when I'm done. I know you guys know what I mean. All right, let's box these corners. And I'm just going to nestle my seams here as well, rather than try and splay them open. Okay. Let's try to see. Probably easier to do it this way. Let's do the other corner. And just whichever way you're nestling, just do it the same way. Like on the bottom, I nestled it that way, so I want to make sure on this side I nestle it that way too. Is it critical? No. Does it feel and make the bag look a little better? Yes. Although this is the lining, so that's fine. Okay. Let's put our lining back down inside the bag. And before I close up my zipper pocket, I am going to do the top stitching in case I need to get in there and move anything around. So let's clip the top. Oh, there's a tiny little thread there. And here too, I don't really want any of my lining poking up. So, and I'm going to go over to Thor to finish this. Whoa, there went another clip, guys. Number 12 for today. Okay. Now, because there is no way to clip this back part, you just really want to make sure it's nice and flat. So we will do that and go over to Thor. All right, I'm going to start on the back. I'm still pulling my threads to the back, but I've got my threads held pretty tight. I don't know why Thor's doing that. Yeah, it's thick right there. It's multiple layers, and so he's going, well, I don't like that. And I'm like, well, that's too bad, little baby boy. Okay, I'm gonna raise my hump jumper a little. Hold on, let me get up here and raise it. It's pretty high already. It'll be fine. We'll get you him. Okay, coming up on another thick part. Oh, he didn't mind that. Okay. Let me see if I can pull that to the back. Reach it or not. Yeah. Perfect. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's funny. I am just dropping everything. Okay. So these side seams, yeah. I'm going to hand crank them. Next time, I'll talk about what I would do next time, because with the foam, those side seams are too thick. All right. Let me hold those and pull this to the back. Okay, let me tie those off, make them one length. Get them tied off. One more. So this is a good lesson that even with Thor, sometimes you have to hand crank depending on your thickness. Oh my gosh, though, that looks fantabulous. Okay, I'm going to close my zipper pocket and then we'll attach our crossbody strap and then we'll be done. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. I'm sure Thor's not going to like this thin fabric, but he better behave. See, I threatened him. Okay. Perfect. Let me push my pocket down back in there. Get everything nice and hi guys. Hi. Get everything nice and flat inside. This is a cute bag. You guys are going to want to make this one. You know, I'll be honest. When I first saw it, I thought, oh, okay. It's a cute bag. It's a cute bag. It's a very cute bag. It is very beginner friendly. I'm just putting my strap on. I'm gonna have to go back and look and see who recommended that, asked that I do this one, because I honestly don't remember. I think it was Marilyn. Was it you, Marilyn? I'm not sure. Let me make it just a little longer. Oh, my poor dog is panting out there. She's saying, are you going to come feed me? I'm coming, Jack. I'm coming. Let me get my chair out of the way. Pick up my stiletto that I dropped. Oh, look at that, you guys. Oh my gosh. This is a nice change of pace. I'll be quite honest. And oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Now I put a magnetic snap instead of a thumb lock. Oh my goodness, guys. It is a good size. It's not huge, but it's not tiny. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at it. It's a beautiful thing. Oh my gosh. Now see the detail in the, make sure you use, this bag is all about the top stitching. So make sure you use a contrasting top stitch on the front and the back. And then on the inside you have a zipper pocket. And really, there's plenty of room in there. This is a small medium. It's probably more on the medium side than small, but it's not really a full medium. So there it is. Oh my gosh. The Percy by Crafted by Leanne. It is so cute. Look at it. Go get the pattern and get started. It's so cute. The Percy. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click like, subscribe, and comment. And click the little bell by subscribe so you'll get notifications about all my videos. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.